to the Bryan Board of Public Affairs meeting for November 2nd, 2021. Will you please stand and join in the pledge to our flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item is to approve the minutes of the October 19th, 2021 regular meeting. You've all been given a copy of those. Are there any additions or corrections?
Seeing none, Tom, I'd like to make a motion we accept the minutes for the October 19th, 2021 as written.
I'll second.
Dick?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Next is hearing of public concerns. Seeing none, we will move on. Next is a resolution to authorize terms for the Fiber-Coax lease payment. Nate?
Yeah, this is done annually by the BPA. They approve and review this payment on a yearly basis from our communications department to the electric department. I think last year, the board approved for a $50,000 payment to the electric department. I'm going to say this year, due to an extremely tight budget for the communications department, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but I'm asking that we reduce the payment to $25,000 this year. It's been back and forth over the years, you know, when they had a little difficult time or whatever, it's kind of been moved around the board to approve that. So just looks like things are a little tight for them this year, and I suggest the $25,000 payment this year. Do we need to read that?
I neglected to add Lori number and read.
Oh,
Please.
Resolution number 33, 2021, authorizing the lease payment to be paid by the Bryan Communications Department to the Bryan Electric Department for the use of Fiber-Coax plant.
a lot better when you say it.
And this is something that we look at every year and
Yes,
see how it fits in our budget.
Yep, reviewed annually by the board, and they approve the payment amount typically.
I'll make a motion we approve resolution 33.
I'll second it.
Jim?
Yeah.
Annette?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Next item is another resolution. Lori, would you number and read, please?
Resolution number 34, 2021, authorizing change order number 1 for the general and electrical construction of the 34.5 kV upgrade project.
Jim, thank you.
Hi. If you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, we talked about the transformer coming out and going in and stuff like that. And number 2 transformer came on last Saturday. So they are fully electrically on the system right now. We just have this change order to figure out and also to finish the fence up, and then they'll be done. But I brought these pictures just so you can remember what that was about. And so that change order is $37,152. We have not received any other items that would have to go on there except for the date, which I believe you set for November 30th this time.
That's correct.
Yes. The completion date changed a little bit. Number 1 is the PTs never showed up till October 6th. And then the Virginia transformer technicians that set the bushings and do all the testing on their transformer couldn't get back to the second transformer until October 25th. So all those things kind of changed the way the ending date, completion date would have actually been, and changed the way it affected that ending time, because they need about 4 weeks after they got that transformer online to finish everything up. And that puts them towards, they want to be out of here before Thanksgiving, but we set it for the next week just in case they don't get something done, or this concrete don't set up, or who knows what may happen. But we don't anticipate anything else, and then they hope to be out of here by the Friday before Thanksgiving. So just those two items with this resolution.
Jim, is there a chance that that 37,000 may be less than that? Is there, did I read it right, that they've inspected two sides?
Back then, they have them all exposed now,
Oh, do
they're
they
filling
now?
around the whole
Okay.
night. Yeah.
And these repairs need to be done before the oil containment system.
This is for the oil containment system, yes.
Same company doing it, Jeff?
Exactly. There's no difference. And what I brought up is what they're doing around the whole thing here is bringing that stone up so that they can lay that liner straight down and not have any sharp edges on the backside. Because it's like a pool liner. And you don't want to put pressure on it when there's sharp edges pushing out.
I'll make a motion we approve.
Second?
Jim?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jeff.
Next item, we have a request to accept a resignation. Jackie?
Good evening. At this time, Britton Pointer, an engineering assistant, has tendered his resignation effective as of yesterday, November the 1st.
I'll make a motion we accept with regrets.
I'll second.
Jim?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Next item is to effect semi-monthly disbursements.
Make a motion that we pay the bills.
Second.
Dick?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Jim?
Yes.
Annette?
Yes.
Last item on the agenda is comments from EPA and staff. Any supervisors, anybody? Jackie? Lori?
No, sir, thank you.
Rhonda?
I came back a week ago from the APPA conference that was held in Georgia this year. It was online last year, so being back together with everybody is nice to see them in person. And as you can imagine, from COVID, there was numerous discussions that centered around that and how utilities dealt with the COVID situation and working from home and working remotely, and then reunification back into the workplace. And so it seemed that this year, almost disproportionately, the conference topics dealt with HR issues and employee issues. But there was a lot of new and interesting information with regard to that Title VII changes, environmental justice issues, diversity inclusion issues. One of the topics that I found was really interesting was that some of the smaller utilities were dealing with cybersecurity and ransomware issues. And what they were finding was because the employees were taking work computers home or using their own computer from work, that they were subject to these ransomware attacks. And so they really stressed having backup systems so that if you had a ransomware situation, you didn't have to pay the ransom and could back up your system back to the previous day's work at least. And stressed employee training, which I really hadn't thought about. You know, when you're sending an email, you click on an emoji, or you think you find, you know, a little picture that, you know, fits on your, whatever you're talking about, but you don't know the site where you're downloading that information from, and so you can so easily bring an attack into your system. And so it really stressed having some employee education and training about being careful what you attach onto your emails. So it was a very good seminar, so thank you for the opportunity to attend.
Thank you for the update.
Yeah.
Nate?
Just to touch on that, that's a great idea. There's different programs out there that people will test your system and your employees, and they will actually grade, your employees and without telling them and tell you who clicked on what, just to better educate them. So those are great ideas to do. I really don't have anything else, Tom.
Karen?
I don't have much other than see you right before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Next time our meeting is. That's about it.
Good.
Yeah, good luck to Britain, wherever you go. Hope everybody voted today. That's about all I got.
Thank you. Annette?
I'm going to say good luck to Britt on his next adventure, and that's all I have.
Jim?
Yeah, good luck to Britain, and thank you for that. It seems like every time you turn on the TV or open the newspaper, somebody's getting hacked or getting ransomware. As a matter of fact, I think we had an issue with that some years back. So yeah, it's a going thing.
It's awful that people sit around thinking how to do
Yeah,
this,
right.
but
Because I
unfortunately.
remember when it came to the city, when Mayor Johnson, him and I both got it.
Mhm.
And it stripped my computer, I mean, completely 100% stripped it.
When you have people that their mission in life is trying to steal from other people, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Ditto on best of luck to Britain in his next endeavor. The polls are open until 7:30, I believe, so if you haven't voted for your favorite candidate, do so. With that, we are going to take a short recess and go into executive session to discuss acquisition of property, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, compensation of a public employee, and compensation and employment of public employees. So that's a mouthful. Executive session, I would like the board to stay, of course, Nate and Rhonda, Lori, Jackie, and Joe.